Okay, welcome to the Holy Grail Sunday service. I'm Marlon from Manchester. We've got Zeus in here. It's 66 degrees in Manchester, pouring down rain, dark and cloudy. Today, I think I'm going to read to you an oldie but a goodie. Some of you may have heard it before. This is Matthew 24. Jesus foretells the destruction of the temple. Jesus left the temple and was going away when his disciples came to point out to him the buildings of the temple. But he answered them, excuse me, you see all these, do you not? Truly, I say to you, there will be none left here, one stone upon another that will not be thrown down. Signs of the end of the age. As he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, tell us, when will these things be that will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? And Jesus answered them, see that no one leads you astray. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and they will lead many astray. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place. But the end is not yet, for nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. And all these are but the beginning of the birth of pains. Then will they deliver up to you a tribulation and put you to death. And you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And then many will fall away and betray one another and hate one another. And many false prophets will rise and lead many astray, because lawlessness will be increased. The love of many will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And this is the gospel of the kingdom, will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. The abomination of desolation. So when you see the abomination of desolation spoken by the prophet Daniel standing in the holy place, then let those who are in the Judea flee to the mountains. Let one who is on the housetop not go down to take what is in the house. And let the one who is in the field not turn back to take his cloak. And alas, for women who are pregnant, and for those who are nursing infants in the days, pray that your flight may not be in the winter or on the Sabbath. For then there will be great tribulation, such as not has been seen for the beginning of the world until now, or will never be. And if those days had not been cut short, no human being would be saved. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be cut short. Then if anyone says to you, look, here is the Christ, or there he is, do not believe it. For the false Christs and the false prophets will arise and perform great signs and wonders, so as to lead many astray, if possible, even the elect. See, I have told you beforehand. So if they say to you, look, he is in the wilderness, do not go out. If they say, look, he is in the inner rooms, do not believe it. For as the lightning comes from the east and shines as far as of the west, so will it be the coming of the Son of Man. Whoever's corpse is there, the vultures will gather. Vultures will gather. The coming of the Son of Man. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from the heavens, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then will appear in the heaven the sign of the Son of Man, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn. And they will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of the heavens with the power of great glory. And he will send out angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather in the elect from the four. He is elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other. The lesson of the fig tree. From the fig tree, learn its lesson. As soon as its branch becomes tender and puts out leaves, you know summer is near. So also when you see all these things, you know that he is near, at the very gates. Truly I say unto you, this generation will not pass until all these things take place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. No one knows the day or the hour. But concerning the day or the hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but the Father only. For as were the days of Noah, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. For in those days, before the flood, they were eating and drinking, married and given marriage until the day when Noah entered the ark. And they were unaware until the flood came and swept them all away. So will it be the coming of the Son of Man. Then two men will be in the field. One will be taken and one will be left. Two women will be grinding at the mill. One will be taken and one will be left. Therefore, stay awake, for you do not know what day your Lord is coming. But know this, if the master of the house had known in what part of the night the thief was coming, he would have stayed awake and would not have let his house be broken into. Therefore, you also must be ready. The Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. Who then? The faithful and the wise servant, whom his master has set over the household to give them their food at proper time. Blessed is that servant whom his master will find so doing when he comes. Truly I say to you, he will set him over his possessions. But if that wicked servant says to himself, my master is delayed, and begins to beat his fellow servants, and eats and drinks with the drunkards, the master of the servant will come on a day when he does not expect him, and in that hour he does not know, and will cut him in pieces and put him with the hypocrites in place. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So I know most of you have probably heard this before. But yeah, as bad as things are getting, you just gotta keep the faith and be prepared. You never know when your time's up. You could be planning a trip to see a relative and things may not go that way. You just never know. But hopefully, everything will be all right. Trust that God knows best what's good for you. This has been Marlon from Manchester, from the Holy Grail Sunday service. I hope you've enjoyed it.